Thunder Hollow Demolition Derby in Cars 3 was very special, it was unique, and I certainly didn't expect it. Like, I never would have thought that would have occurred in the third Cars movie, and even have Lightning McQueen partake in it. It's just kind of ridiculous to me, and I'm so happy that Mattel actually completed all of the racers from the Demo Derby. Now, they haven't released the announcer yet, but at least they've done all the racers, something that they struggled to do. They struggled to complete series, but they did with the Demolition Derby, even though it did take kind of a uncancellation for Faregame. But here we are. And now I want to focus on today in the Chapter 20 of Forlorn Favorites, Chapter 6 of Season 2. By the way, welcome back, guys. High Impact here. Probably the most forgettable, and not to his fault, but very underrated racer in the Demolition Derby that has become extremely rare, believe it or not. So welcome back, guys, to another Disney Docket presentation. And of course, the Forlorn Favorites. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far, and we're going to just dive right in here. So there he is in the movie. Obviously a background character, didn't speak, but there he is. He was originally released in a 2-pack with Jimbo in 2017. Then 2018 got a couple like weird online multi-pack releases, a 3-pack from Amazon with Blind Spot and I think Tailgate 2 maybe. And then there was a 5-pack. And then 2018 he was also released in a single in the Demolition Derby series, but it was that really weird, rare neighborhood Walmart case. Yeah, believe it or not, there was a case like during Easter time that was only found in neighborhood Walmarts. It had like Metallic Mario Andretti, Francesco Bernoulli. It had, I think, Greg Candyman in there as well. Regular Cruz Ramirez. It was a super strange case, but believe it or not, that's how he was last released. And that's the last time we saw him. And because that case was distributed so weirdly, he's become quite rare nowadays. Now, I do think he's like kind of similar to a monster from Monsters, Inc. or Monsters University, so I'll put that on the screen if I can find it. Not really sure, but I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of those monsters had like, you know, stripes, and he has, you know, orange with green stripes. Actually, it's a she. High Impact is a she. I apologize. A lot of these Demolition Derby races are females, and they kind of like surprise you because, I don't know, I just wouldn't think that, you know, High Impact is a female, but she is. So we'll try and correct that. She's got a nice, happy expression, although she lost, so she must be happy about something else, because it certainly isn't that Miss Fritter just, you know, destroyed her. Missing the headlights, the grill's painted green there. Her wheels have like kind of a faint orange and green on the edges there. This one's all green, so they kind of switch back and forth. This is more orange, this is more green, and the same thing on the other side. You have 12 there on the roof, kind of a white square with the 12 in the middle. That's what she's got all around her. And it's very characteristic of all the Demolition Derby racers, you know. They have kind of messy paint jobs thrown together at the last minute, whereas Piston Cup racers are meticulously painted and, you know, done very exactly. These are, you know, hey, thrown together in your backyard or your garage, and I'm going to go, you know, drive around in the Demolition Derby tonight. It says right here, Cosmonaut. So it's kind of like an astronaut, but, you know, Cosmonaut. I don't really get the reference, though, to be honest with you. I don't know what that's referring to. Steve's Tool Barn is her main sponsor here, and there is the phone number. Now, they don't put the area code because they assume everybody who is watching already knows the area code, so they just put that specific number, 555-0151. And if you guys have any idea if that has any significance, please let me know. You got Cosmonaut up here as well. I really wish I knew what that meant. I'm sorry that I don't. Here's the base. Cool, cool, cool. This is the release from that 3-pack. I think that's how I got it. I have the single version, and I have the 2-pack version, but I just didn't open those. Yeah, it was kind of weird because Jimbo was released as a single in 2017, but he was also in that 2-pack. So it was just kind of like a whole jumble. All these Demolition Derby racers kind of got weird releases. Like Blind Spot over here was released in a 2-pack as well. Then got some weird single releases. T-Bone's only in that 5-pack. Of course, you have Faregame, who was canceled and then released. You got Tailgate, who was in the 2-pack a couple times, and then single release with a collector card. So all around kind of weird. Now, I do want to compare him to a couple other cars here. He does share the same model as Bill. This is the Chinese version with rubber tires, by the way. I do prefer Bill. I mean, you just can't go wrong with that Pixar ball cameo. Plus, I like his expression a little bit more. I mean, it's just a little bit more realistic. But either way, though, High Impact's a great car that is just so underrated. It's kind of insane. Here's Faregame. Now, guys, I do kind of want to show you her bio in the Meet the Cars book for Cars 3. So after I compare these cars to her, I will cut to that. And maybe we can learn about this Cosmonaut thing, because I'm kind of curious. Here's Airborne, by the way. Again, the Chinese version with rubber tires. Him and Bill have been released, obviously, since then, from Thailand with plastic tires. Tailgate. Or should I call this one Pile Up? Some of you guys will get the joke and you'll probably like rage. I call Pile Up Tailgate all the time, and you guys seem pretty upset about it. Here's Blind Spot. Another very underrated car in my opinion, but she's gotten so many more releases, so couldn't even consider her for this. And High Impact, like if you look at the box score, what, she's been released 4 times? Seems like a lot, right? But one of them was an Amazon 3-pack that is gross to look at, like it's literally just cardboard. And then the other one's a 5-pack, and I couldn't even tell you what else is in the 5-pack. I mean, I certainly didn't get it. It's probably a bunch of duplicates. And then, you know, the single that was rare, 2-pack that was rare. All right, I'll be right back. So to my dismay, she's actually not in the book, it appears. I was coaxed into believing that she was because Blind Spot is, and I don't know, I really relate them because they were released in that 3-pack together, but I don't know who decided who gets to be in this book, but I don't know. I mean, it seems like they're pretty random, even though I guess Taco and APB are pretty substantial characters. But anyways, thank you guys for watching Chapter 20 of Forlorn Favorites, Chapter 6 of Season 2. I will see you guys soon for another video. Bye now.